Yo, legacy and tradition. That's all I can say. Where am I at? I am at Garfield High School. When I was growing up, this school looked nothing like it looks now. Nothing at all. White folks was afraid to come into this community. Now I hear that this school is predominantly white. I hear that they then came in the community, redone everything, and took over the school. This is a school that Jimi Hendrix went to. This is a school that Quincy Jones went to. This is a school that Bruce Lee went to. This is Garfield. Oh, now they built a community center. They didn't have this community center here either when I was growing up. He that helps another helps himself. Peace cannot be kept by force, only achieved through understanding. That's Einstein. I know that one. A child miseducated is a child lost. The choice is no longer between violence and nonviolence, either nonviolence or non-existence. That's Gandhi. We fear things in proportion to our ignorance of them. Ooh! It takes a village to raise a child. We must learn to live together as brothers and sisters or perish as fools. Martin Luther King. Listen to the song of life. Wisdom is better than strength. Nothing can dim the light which shines within technology. Oh, nothing can dim the light which shines within. Technology does not teach reverence. Welcome unity in the community. Give peace a chance. Forget injuries, never forget kindness. Beautiful. This wasn't here. Now we have a Garfield Community Center. When I was growing up on that corner over there, right here, this corner. Let me come down here, 23rd and Cherry. On this corner, the Muslims used to have a mosque over here. This is where I first got turned on to Islam. The Muslims used to have a mosque right here on the corner. Now they're the Metro PCS, but this used to be the blackest neighborhood in the world. Nobody came into this neighborhood unless they knew where they were going or they knew what they were doing. I'm just showing you a little bit about the history of Seattle when I was growing up. Garfield was the one school that every other school in the whole state feared. Undefeated, championship year after year. Garfield was the spot. I'm gonna walk up the block with y'all, try to see if we can see Ezel's. Ezel's chicken was the spot. I wasn't vegetarian yet. Everybody ate at Ezel's. Ezel's had the best chicken in the city before churches, before all them other cats came in. If you lived in this neighborhood or lived around this neighborhood or anywhere in the CD, right now we're in the Central District. We are in the Central District right now. Today Capitol Hill is having a block party. I'm going to go over there and check that out. Capitol Hill is alright. Capitol Hill ain't never been fully black, but the Central District where we are now, CD, Colored District, Central District, that used to be 100% us. Medgar Evers Pool. I don't remember this being, well yeah, he was here, but it didn't look this good. I'm just showing you. This is where I won my first track meet. Was up on that field right up there. That's where I got my first helmet and played my first game of football. Right there. Medgar Evers Pool. At least we still keeping it named after us. I don't care what gentrification does. We gotta still keep naming things in our community after us. None of this was here. This was all torn down and towed back. This was the hood, the ghetto, it was all of that. It was a whole something else. Oh, well, at least we got it somewhat black. I see the sister with the natural hair over there. All right. Sister got her natural hair, black as she wanna be. That's beautiful. I see you, sister. Love your hair. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Let me show you something. See? That used to not exist, not in our community. That's interesting to me. Now they got white kids pulling strollers and everything. This wall used to be made up much differently as well. The graffiti on it used to be all faces of black folks, black people's faces. And of course, Ezell's is still here. Interesting. But I guess Ezell's is turned into, like in LA, what we call Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Because now I see more of them than us in Ezell's. Really? In Ezell's? That's interesting. Peace, brother. So yeah, I gotta come back to Seattle to show y'all what it was before it's all gone. It's almost all gone. They trying their best to change our whole situation. Oh, Quincy Jones went to school here too. Oh, by the way, there's a Quincy Jones Performance Center now. This sign has been here. This sign has probably been here for at least 40 years. At least. They didn't move this sign. This sign is the same sign that has been here. I remember one time I was running. I used to be able to jump over this sign in a single leap. I used to just be able to just throw my legs over it and keep going. This sign, at least they kept the sign. That's the famous Garfield High School. They just built the Quincy Jones Performance Center. Okay, that's cool too. This is just another piece of history I'm just showing y'all, so y'all can find out the many different complexities and shades of Tony B. Conscious. You know, it's all love, we're all one, but you know, gentrification is an interesting vibration. It's an interesting vibration because being spiritual and metaphysical, you know, it's like, I'm trying to think of the perfect analogy for y'all. It's like an aquarium full of fish, and you have a lake full of sharks, or an ocean full of sharks. Now, the sharks have the ocean, but they see the little fish swimming in their little aquarium or their little lake, and they're like, okay, we don't just want the lake anymore. I mean, we don't just want our ocean anymore. We got to go over there and take that lake too. So that's what it feels like a little bit. It feels like, okay, y'all got the whole ocean, but the ocean ain't enough. Now you got to come and take our lake. I don't spiritually understand that. I'm still not quite sitting with that right, with the fact that they've come and all of a sudden the very neighborhoods that they used to talk about, they used to hate our neighborhoods, and we used to own everything over here, and it was beautiful for us. But because they want to be closer to downtown, now all of a sudden where they live isn't enough. Now all of a sudden they want to come and they want our lake too. You already got the ocean. You got the floating bridge, Bellevue, all that. That ain't enough. Anyway, the universe makes everything happen for a reason. I'm gonna go back into my metaphysical stance. You know, I can flip from being the Dalai Lama to being Nat Turner. Bam, 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 bam. It don't matter because everything is one. So it's all relative. But yeah, I can flip from being Malcolm and Medgar Evers to being Mahatma Gandhi. I could do that. It's all right. But yeah, very interesting energy. Very interesting. So I'm still working on that. I'm trying to find out how gentrification fits into the spiritual and metaphysical realm. We are all simultaneously the student and the teacher. I'm learning. But I'm just showing you a little bit about LA. I mean about Seattle. See, I'm so caught up in LA. Still just giving you a little history. I'm going to show you some more. I'll get back to y'all. Peace.